The greatest enemy you will ever face is not hatred. It's not greed. It's pride. It's that invisible crown we all wear, the one that whispers in our ear, telling us we're better, that we deserve more, that we are the center of the universe. We build our entire lives around it, our careers, our relationships, our identities. But 2,000 years ago, a man walked to this earth who wore no crown of gold, only a crown of thorns. In his profound silence and ultimate sacrifice, he unveiled a truth so powerful it has echoed through eternity. The humble shall be exalted. The path to true, lasting greatness doesn't begin with climbing higher. It begins where pride dies. Pride is a master of disguise. We often mistake it for confidence, but it's really just the shadow of our deepest fears. The fear of being small, of being unseen, of being unworthy. It's insecurity dressed up in armor, puffing its chest out to appear strong. Think about the greatest falls in history and scripture. Lucifer didn't fall because of violence. He fell because of pride. Adam didn't want to destroy God. He wanted to be like God. Pride is the silent, spiritual poison at the root of every downfall, both celestial and human. As the book of Proverbs tells us, pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. It doesn't attack you from the outside. It rots you from within, quietly and completely, until there's nothing left but a hollow shell. When Jesus arrived, he completely shattered the world's expectations. He didn't seek out palaces. He didn't speak with the booming voice of a ruler. He spoke in parables and washed the feet of his friends like a servant. For a world obsessed with power, status, and self-importance, his life was a living paradox. He was the very picture of sobriety in a world drunk on its own ego. "Blessed are the meek," he declared, "for they shall inherit the earth." He took the world's social pyramid and flipped it completely upside down. True authority, he showed us, isn't born from your position or title. It's born from surrender, from the willingness to serve. Our modern minds often get this wrong. We see humility as weakness, as letting people walk all over you. But true humility is an incredible form of power. It's power that has been controlled, purified, and made eternal. Humility doesn't mean thinking less of yourself. It means thinking of yourself less. When you can set your ego aside, you stop constantly reacting to every little slight. You start understanding people on a deeper level. You stop comparing your life to others and start truly connecting with them. The peace that floods your soul in that moment, that is true freedom. The Apostle James wrote, "God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble." Grace isn't something you can demand or earn by being the loudest person in the room. It's drawn to a quiet, lowly spirit. Humility is the frequency on which heaven broadcasts its clearest messages. So how does this play out in our daily lives? Pride screams, "I must win this argument." Humility asks, "What can I learn from this?" Pride insists, "I am right." Humility quietly whispers, "What is true?" This is why a proud person is brittle. They snap under pressure. But a humble person can bend, adapt, and grow stronger. When Jesus stood before his accusers, the ones who would condemn him to a torturous death, he remained silent. Why? Because his silence was more powerful than any argument they could muster. His inner peace was louder than all their accusations. Humility isn't about admitting defeat. It is a form of mastery. The profound ability to stand firm in the truth without feeling the desperate need to prove it to anyone. In a world that shouts the praises of the arrogant and glorifies the loudest voice, the humble often seem to go unnoticed. They seem invisible. But in the eyes of heaven, they are the ones who shine the brightest. Jesus pulled a small child into the midst of his disciples and said, "Whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." Think about that. Humility doesn't erase your worth. It reveals it in its purest form. Only an empty vessel can be filled. Only a surrendered soul can truly rise. So remember this. Real greatness isn't found in being seen by others, but in seeing the world and yourself with perfect clarity. It's not about rising above others. It's about rising beyond the limitations of your own ego. That is how you defeat pride. Not by fighting it, not by crushing it, but by transforming it into wisdom. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores these deeper truths. We'd love to have you join our community.